Social Work Department, at the Sami College of Arts and Science, under Bharatiyar University, Coimbatore. Here, I am presenting my review paper on the topic Unraveling the Invisible Burden, the Influence of Academic Stress on Student Performance. Introduction. Academic stress has become a pervasive issue affecting students across various educational levels. As the demands of modern education systems increase, so does the pressure on students to perform academically. The academic environment presents unique challenges and demands that can significantly impact the well-being of students, often leading to a phenomenon known as academic stress. Academic stress, an increasingly prevalent issue among students, significantly influences their academic performance. Aim of the study. This review paper aims to explore the multifaceted nature of academic stress, its sources, effects, and the mechanism through which it impacts student performance. By synthesizing existing research, this paper seeks to provide a comprehensive understanding of academic stress and offer insights into potential strategies for mitigation. Significance of the study. The significance of the topic lies in its implications for educational practices, student well-being, and policy development. Methodology. The review synthesizes findings from various studies, especially from 30 studies which I have referred to that employed quantitative, qualitative, and mixed method approaches to explore the relationship between academic stress and student performance. Academic stress. Academic stress can be defined as the pressure and tension experienced by students in response to the various demands and expectations of inherent in the academic setting. Academic stress can be further distinguished into acute and chronic forms. Acute academic stress refers to the immediate short-term stress experienced during specific academic events such as exams or deadlines, while chronic academic stress is the persistent and long-term stress that can arise from the cumulative demands of the academic environment. Here is about the prevalence of academic stress. A study by the American Psychological Association in 2019 revealed that 45% of high school students reported experiencing high level of stress on a daily basis. A study conducted in India found that around 63% of students experience moderate to high levels of academic stress, according to a survey conducted by the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. In 2018, about 36% of students reported experiencing significant academic stress. Sources of academic stress. Academic expectations and pressure from the side of high parental and teacher expectations, and also the self-imposed expectations and perfectionisms from the side of the student itself. Then next, moving to the time management challenges. Balancing coursework, extracurricular activities, and personal life is become complex in the student academic life. Next, the procrastination impacts performance and well-being of the students. Next is about the examination and performance anxiety, where the fear of failure and text anxiety disrupt cognitive functioning of the students. Effects of academic stress based on the psychological and physiological effects. Psychological effects is based on the increased anxiety, depression, and burnout, and impact on self-esteem and motivation, whereas the physiological effects is about the health issues like insomnia and headaches. Stress impacts immune function and overall health. Impact on cognitive functions and academic performance. Based on cognitive function, the impaired memory and attention due to high cortisol levels and reduced decision-making and problem-solving abilities. About the academic outcomes, high stress levels correlate with lower academic achievement. Then about the vulnerable population, first-year students. First-year students often face significant transitional changes that heighten the stress levels and impact the academic performance. The abrupt shift from high school to college, coupled with the need for adaptation to a new social and academic environment, can be overwhelming. And according to studies, the first year students exhibited higher stress level and lower academic performance compared to their senior students. Next is marginalized group. Marginalized and undeserved student groups, including those from low economic backgrounds and minority communities, and which are particularly vulnerable to academic stress. These students often encounter additional stressors such as financial instability, discrimination, and lack of support, which can negatively affect the academic outcomes. And research indicates that targeted support and interventions can mitigate these challenges and improve academic performances. Coping mechanism and interventions, individual strategies, effective time management and stress reduction practices can be done, and based on institutional supports like schools and other education system can also help the students to follow the counseling workshops and stress management programs. Then about the policy recommendation regarding the work management, mental health supports, and regular assessments. Regular assessments has especially high impact for a helpful hands for the students. Future research. Talking about the future research, implications of these findings underscore the necessity for interventions like educational institutions to implement comprehensive stress management programs and supportive policies. Future research directions include longitudinal studies to better understand the long-term effects of academic stress and development of tailored interventions to mitigate its practice. By addressing the invisible burden of academic stress, educators and policymakers can enhance the student performance and well-being, fostering a more supportive and effective educational environment. Results. Results indicates that academic stress negatively correlates with student performance, often leading to decreased concentration, lower grades, and diminished overall academic achievement. And additionally, the review identifies the specific populations such as first-year students and those from marginalized backgrounds who are particularly vulnerable to the adverse effects of academic stress. Conclusion of the paper is that the academic stress is an invisible burden that significantly impacts student performance and overall well-being. Understanding its sources and effects is crucial for developing effective strategies to mitigate its impacts. This review highlights the importance of addressing academic stress through comprehensive support system and policy changes, ultimately aiming to enhance the student achievements and foster a healthier educational environment. Thank you, and this is all about my presentation.